One common problem English learners face is how to use prepositions of time. Two of most common prepositions of time are for and since. English learners often face difficulties with these two prepositions because their native languages may use these prepositions differently. Let us see these two examples. First one, I have been traveling for 3 years. I have been traveling since 2012. Today you will learn why we use for in sentence 1 and since in sentence 2. Getting into the detail, we will learn first about for. In English, we use for to talk about uncertain amount of time or space. It could be in seconds, minutes, and months, days, or even years. The amount of time need not to be specific, exact. For example, I lived in Hyderabad for 5 years. I'm not explaining you, I'm not mentioning you exactly how many days, months, years or exact number. I'm giving you roughly an amount of time, the period of time, how many days I spent in Hyderabad. Okay, like that. And the amount of time, it could be for weekends, for ages, for you can mention in your own way. Okay, this is the way you will. And for is used to talk about present, past and future. Let us see few examples. Past tense, I traveled for 3 weeks. Present continuous, I am traveling for 3 weeks. Future, next year, I will travel for 3 weeks. Regardless of verb tense, the prepositions are followed by the period of time. This is what we talk about for. Next we learn about since. In English we use since to refer a point of time. It can be referred to a point after specific time or event, or it can be referred to a particular point beginning sometime in the past and continuing until present. The particular point of time could be anything. Last Sunday, midnight in 2008. These are the examples. The important point when you are using since is that since use it with particular point of time. And the sentences with since use particularly perfect tenses, and we use since with present perfect and past perfect. We could not use since for future because by definition since used to refer a particular point of time in the past. Let us see two examples. It has been raining since 8 a.m. I have been walking since 2 p.m. You can use since and for a similar verb tense if you wish. For example, I have been walking for 3 hours. I have been walking since 9 a.m. This is the way you can use since and for similar verbs.